It's never easy to be a parent, learning to deal with all the challenges that a child can bring. But what happens when the parent is developmentally disabled, limited in mental ability? That's the focus of tonight's segment 2, as Bob McKenzie tells us about a mother who is slow to learn, but quick to love.
Every weekday afternoon, Debbie Longacre picks up her son, Jack, from daycare and walks him home.
He's a cute little guy, isn't he? Told you.
Debbie is what psychologists call developmentally delayed. As her family members put it, she's slow.
Right up for Mama.
She has physical problems, too. Bad knees, for instance. And her life hasn't been an easy one. Her marriage ended in divorce. But she loves being a mom, and so far she's been able to handle the job of parenting. That's partly because she has a lot of help. Debbie is lucky enough to have an older sister, Bobby, who has taken her in. She also has Bobby's daughter, PJ. Everyone helps raise Jack.
Where's this go?
When you found out you were going to have a baby, how'd you feel about it?
Happy?
Were you?
Yes, I was.
Now, did it
the father didn't want it, so I kept the baby myself.
Yeah. Did it scare you at all, the thought of having to take care of a baby?
I was happy about having it.
Didn't worry you a bit, huh?
Nope.
Jack shows every sign of being a normal 3-year-old. People with Debbie's kind of disability don't often have children. But when they do, the children are frequently okay, physically and mentally. If there are problems coming for this family, they haven't arrived yet. Jack does as Debbie tells him, and the two are very close. Debbie, in some ways, is childlike herself. She enjoys doing simple things, such as watering flowers. She draws cartoons, copied from cartoon characters on TV. She knows she's delayed when she wants to do something like read a story to her son.
I don't read that much, no.
Don't read that much?
No.
Is figuring hard for you? Figuring things hard for you?
Sometimes, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So how do you get around that?
Huh?
How do you get around that? How do you do
I
that?
have help with Bobby and PJ both.
She had difficult with the teachers because the teachers didn't understand, her problem.
So she was in classes with regular kids?
Yeah, at the time, yes.
And not doing very well,
But right.
And was that hard for her?
Yes, it was. And then finally they had they had a special education then.
Now, when you had a little sister with all these physical difficulties and mental difficulties, how did it affect you?
Oh, it didn't bother me. It made me love her even more because she was special to me.
An observer can't help wondering what happens when Jack is old enough to know that his mother is different. What happens when his playmates find out? Can Debbie keep her authority and Jack's respect?
You want to play Nintendo?
Fortunately, the family has help. Yvette Shalom is a psychotherapist who visits frequently. She's part of the services provided by Through the Looking Glass. Based in Berkeley, this nonprofit agency helps families with disabilities of all kinds. Here, the group's counselors and caseworkers look at videotapes of Debbie and Jack, trying to ascertain where Debbie might need support. Through the Looking Glass has worked with Debbie from the beginning, with the aim of helping her build her self-respect and Jack's respect for her. Later on, when Jack is older, how do you think things will turn out? You optimistic?
Yeah, I am. I think things are looking good. I think the emotional relationship between Jack and his mom and Jack and his extended family is really money in the bank for him.
Typically, social service agencies take children like Jack away from parents like Debbie, assuming that the relationship just can't work. Through the Looking Glass starts with the idea that disabled parents can do the job with the right kind of help.
There are huge variations in ability among parents, of all parents,
yes.
Obviously, and including parents with developmental disabilities. As you've seen with Debbie and Jack, parents have areas of strength and areas of deficits, as we all do, as I do as a parent. The problem in the social services systems and the legal systems is primarily overgeneralizing without a base of knowledge.
You seem pretty happy.
Yeah, a lot happier than I was before.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, how do you account for that? What's made you happy?
Well, they helped me out a lot, so.
Your Bobby did?
Yeah, PJ too.
And PJ?
Yeah.
How do they help you exactly?
Well, when I get sad or stuff, I talk to them, they talk to me and stuff like that.
They cheer you up
Yeah.
and make you feel better?
Yeah.
Obviously, Jack and his mother have some challenges ahead of them, but they're lucky in many ways. For one thing, they have family. For another, they have some social agencies looking after them. With any luck, they'll have a good family life, and Jack will have a good future. In Oakland, Bob McKenzie for the 10 o'clock news.